private, they think you're finished. Is it time to set out a timetable today?
I think it's really important.
Stop everything. This is not a drill. We have absolute red-hot breaking news coming out of Westminster, and the British government has just entered terminal meltdown. In the last few hours, reports have emerged that Keir Starmer is considering resigning as Prime Minister this weekend. The Times has just dropped a bombshell report revealing that despite Starmer's public stance that he will not walk away, sources close to him admit the pressure has become completely unbearable. Behind closed doors today, his authority has shattered. And the coup isn't coming from the outside, it's coming from his own cabinet. Senior ministers have officially turned on him today, demanding he set a timeline for his departure. This weekend, Starmer will retreat to make a final decision with his wife and family. The political landscape in Britain has literally exploded in the last 24 hours. Before we dive into the names of the ministers leading this coup and how this connects to the historic election results from this morning, drop a comment right now. Is it time for Starmer to go? Type leave if you think his time is up, or stay if you think he can survive the weekend. Let's get the chat moving. Let's look at the actual reporting, because this is moving incredibly fast today. According to the Times, 3 heavy hitters in the Labour Party have broken ranks today. Shabana Mahmood, Heidi Alexander and Ed Miliband have all reportedly confronted Starmer, calling on him to set out a clear timeline for his departure. When you lose the Lord Chancellor, Mahmood, and the Energy Secretary, Miliband, in a single afternoon, you have lost the government. The authority is gone. And here is the personal element. Starmer has previously stated on the record that he would listen to his wife on when the right time to leave office would be. Insiders are confirming that this weekend, behind closed doors, Starmer and his family will make the final call on whether he resigns. So, how did we go from a functioning government to a total collapse in a matter of hours? The answer lies in the historic by-election result that was declared just this morning in Makerfield. In the early hours of today, Andy Burnham blew the doors off the political landscape, winning the seat with an absolute thumping majority of 54.8%. He smashed every single poll, doubled the previous Labour majority, and secured the MP status he needs to challenge for the leadership. The moment that result was announced this morning, the dominoes began to fall. The cabinet looked at the numbers and realised 2 things instantly. The public has completely rejected Keir Starmer's national brand, but the public will still vote Labour in massive numbers for a popular, strong alternative like Andy Burnham. With Burnham officially entering Parliament today, the cabinet smelled blood in the water. They realised that if they keep Starmer, they face total wipeout. But if they replace him with Burnham immediately, they can survive. Mahmood, Alexander and Miliband aren't acting out of spite, they are acting out of pure political survival. Burnham's victory this morning was the trigger, and by this afternoon, the cabinet pulled the trigger on Starmer.
This isn't just a crisis for Labour. Across the UK, patriots and right-wing voters are declaring they have had enough of the entire Westminster establishment. There is a massive, growing movement online and on the streets, calling for a total reclamation of the country. Voters are openly saying they are tired of weak, technocratic politicians like Starmer and want a strong, unapologetic, Trump-style figure to sweep away the globalist elite. And that is exactly why the rise of Restore Britain, which we also saw play out in the results this morning, is so dangerous for the establishment. In Makerfield today, Rupert Lowe's brand new party proved that the populist appetite in the UK is absolutely massive. Having only launched in March, they bypassed the entire media blockade, ignored the lack of local infrastructure, and marched straight into 3rd place with 6.8% of the vote, utterly destroying the Conservative Party, who collapsed to just 2.2%. The blistering, fast fast-paced growth of Restore Britain shows that the British public is hungry for a radical, patriotic alternative. While the establishment in Westminster collapses in on itself today, Lowe and his team are building a movement designed to completely upend the old status quo. If Starmer resigns this weekend, the entire political system will be thrown into chaos, and a highly motivated, rapidly growing party like Restore Britain is perfectly placed to capitalize on that anger. So here is the bottom line. In a single day, the British political map has been rewritten. Andy Burnham won his seat this morning, and by this afternoon, Keir Starmer's premiership was put on life support. By Monday morning, Britain could have a vacancy at number 10. This is history in the making, happening in real time. I want to hear from you. Who do you want to see lead the country next? Do we need a Trump-style figure to finally clean house? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because I will be tracking this story all weekend. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next emergency update.